and that is Daniel Suarez. And Daniel drives the number 19 Eris Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. Congratulations, Daniel. That was quite a performance you put on there this afternoon. Talk about your run and how you thought things went.
Well, first of all, I want to thank everyone in Joe Gibbs Racing because, man, it's so much fun to have fast race cars like that. Everyone worked super hard in the whole winter, and that is paying off slowly. Everyone in the 19 Eris Toyota Camry did a really good job. I think it was a clean day. Right there at the end, maybe it took me a while to figure out how to be fast to traffic with a loose race car, but honestly, in the last 10, 15 laps, maybe we were the fastest race car out there. So proud of my guys and looking forward for next week now.
Thank you, Daniel. And joining him on the podium is his teammate, Erik Jones. And Erik drives the number 20 Interstate Batteries Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. He's also our top finishing Sunoco Rookie of the Year candidate, finishing third. And after a couple laps down, you made quite a comeback out there today. Just talk about your run, Erik.
Yeah, a long day for sure. You know, just put ourselves in a hole. Got 2 laps down, and you know, had to fight back all day to get back in position to at least have a shot at it. And never really did that. You know, after we got the lucky dog, we had to race back up to third. And by that time, I'd pretty much burnt the tires off it. So settled in for third at that point and kind of rode the rest of the race out. But would have loved another caution. Said the same thing last week, but would have loved a caution just to kind of re-rack everybody and get some tires on it, make one more adjustment. I kind of had a better idea what I needed out of the car. Just getting in some clean air finally after working through traffic for the last 100 laps or so. So just, you know, need to stop making mistakes and go on to next week and hopefully have a mistake-free day.
We'll take questions now for either Daniel or Erik. If you have one, raise your hand. I think Chris Knight had his hand up first, and then we'll go to Reed.
Chris Knight, GetStrength.com. Daniel, congratulations on the run. You're the new Xfinity Series points leader. How good does that make you feel early in the season?
Well, I think it's too early. We're just 3 races into the season, and with the new chase format, anything can happen. You know, you just need to win a race to be safe and lock yourself into the chase. But at the same time, we you know, when we can win the race and when we don't have the shot to win the race, we need to keep working with to being consistent. So that's something good, but definitely we need to keep working to try to find more speed and try to win a race to be even more comfortable.
Other questions? Reed has one.
Reed Spencer with NASCAR Wire Service. Erik, did you guys figure out what the issue was with the pit road speed? Were the lights miscalibrated or something?
Yeah, we didn't you know, fully figure out. I mean, that's the assumption is that there was a mistake made when we were calibrating the lights. Obviously, you have that 5-mile-an-hour buffer on pit road, and when I ran our set of lights that we're supposed to run, we sped. I went down to the next set of lights, and we still sped. So then at that point, I was running the lights that are supposed to be pit road speed, 45 miles an hour, and that was when we were safe. So, yeah, I'm guessing we just miscalibrated something along the way, and, you know, we'll have to look into it. I'm not sure 100% what it was, but, you know, we'll find out during the week and try to fix the mistake.
Additional questions? Raise your hand. Jerry has one there in the middle.
Jerry Jordan, Performance Racing Network, and Kicking the Tires. For both of you guys, how frustrating is it when Kyle's out there and y'all are, you know, Erik, you came from laps down. Daniel, you've been trying to get your first win. To go against him and just know what y'all are competing for with this chase format.
Well, for me, it's, you know, that means that we have to keep working and work a little bit more hard because somebody else out there is still faster than us, and it's something good that he's our teammate, and we know that he has the same stuff that we do. So overall, I think that I just need to keep working to try to find a little bit more speed, and like I said, I struggle a little bit on traffic, and maybe, you know, if I can fix that the next time, we can have a shot at it.
I just want a fair shot at the guy. I keep having to pass the whole field 3 times to even get close to him. So hopefully next week we can have our first shot. Obviously he's fast and he's in a great place and really in racing and in life, and he's been ballistic the last few weeks. But love to have a fair shot at him. So we'll try to do that at Phoenix.
Other questions for Daniel or Erik? Go ahead, David.
David Swope, ESPN Radio Albuquerque. Erik, there was some really long runs today, and you showed a tremendous amount of patience to keep digging through it all. That what did you kind of use as motivation or keep focused with to maintain that patience to continue to dig and get back on the lead lap?
Well, I was pretty angry at that point, and I think, that at times can produce speed. And, for me, I was just kind of locked in and focused on going as fast as I could to try to get ourselves in a position to get back in it. I didn't really know the whole situation at times. I didn't know where we had to be, but knew as long as I drove as hard as I could and as fast as I could that we'd try to get ourselves in the best position possible and at least have a shot somewhere along the way. And that was kind of my mindset is, hey, I want to at least have a shot to try to get back up there at the end of the day, and it all worked out for us.
Any additional questions? Lee has one over here to the left.
Lee Spencer, Motorsport.com. Daniel, did you ever figure out what the smoke was in the cockpit?
No, not yet. Seems like was a little tire. The right rear tire was hitting the fender a little bit because in one stop they fixed that. We lost some position there. We lost like 8 positions, but they fixed that, and that the smoke went like half of what we had in the beginning. So maybe that was part of the problem, but so far they haven't said anything to me yet. But I don't know. It seems like it was nothing big because the car was still fast and all the gauges were in the right position. So maybe it was just a little rubber.
Daniel, before we let you go, if you wouldn't mind, for our Hispanic fan following as well as our Hispanic media, if you wouldn't mind just talking about your run out there today in Spanish, that we would appreciate it.
Sure. Bueno, agradecer a toda la gente que nos ha apoyado. En verdad que muy orgulloso de todo el equipo de Joe Gibbs Racing, Harris, Toyota. Todo el equipo ha trabajado muy duro durante el invierno para el día de hoy tener un carro competitivo y un carro rápido y pues bueno, agradecido de que poco a poco se están viendo los resultados y eso es algo muy bueno. Sin embargo, seguimos una posición cortos para poder terminar en el círculo de la victoria. Entonces hay que seguir trabajando, seguir encontrando velocidad y esperemos que en alguna de las próximas 2 semanas antes del pequeño descanso que tenemos se pueda dar esa victoria.
Daniel, Erik, congratulations on a great showing out here today, and good luck at Phoenix.
Thank you.
Thank you.